Right, today we're looking at the Dell XPS 15 here, which is a very classy laptop indeed. So you've got this sort of nice matte finish to it, and then these shiny edges. As you can see, it's a very slim laptop. And also, as you can see, we've got a card reader here, so that's good for all you creators out there when you're wanting to swap large files from one device to another. We've got a USB-C on that side, as well as two Thunderbolt USB-Cs over here. Which is it's good. I like having ports on both sides of the computer. It means that when you are plugging in the power, for example, you've got a choice of which side you want to do that on. Speaking of which, we've got the power brick here. So it just looks like a normal Dell power brick, but it actually pumps out 130 watts. Which is pretty high, and it charges it up pretty quick. Great battery life on that laptop. You can plug a lower powered charger into it. It just won't charge as quickly, obviously, if you've got a different one lying around where you're going. It also comes with this little thing in the box, and what this is it's a little adapter dongle, USB-C, just so you can have a standard size USB port there as well, and there's an HDMI output on that too, if you want to attach a second monitor. But we'll come to all that shortly. Let's go and have a look at it set up, because really the star of the show is the chip. It's the latest Intel Evo processor. Let's see just exactly what it's capable of. Here we go. Right, I've got a bit of Wreckfest lined up for you here. Now, this is not really a dedicated gaming laptop, of course, but it does come with a dedicated graphics card in it. So even as standard, you have an ARC graphics card in there, and you can upgrade to various NVIDIA options after that. And I just wanted to show you a little bit of how it looks and how it sounds, actually. So let's kick it off. So I'm hoping that you can get some sense of just how good the speakers are on this thing. And obviously, it's got no problems running the graphics on this game. It's run pretty much every game I've played so far. Now, before I get completely destroyed, let's shut that down, and I'll show you a few other features. Right, so just quickly, so obviously a great, nice big trackpad on here, but you can obviously plug in the mouse through that dongle I showed you earlier. But the other thing I wanted to show you is, thanks to that, I mean, this is only the i7 13th Gen Evo Intel chip in here. So you can get the upgrade to the i9 if you want. It makes all sorts of things possible. So for example, we've got a nice fast fingerprint sensor on this Dell XPS 15. But if I just close that, and it opens up pretty easily. See how fast that facial recognition works? Pretty fast. And most things on this device work pretty fast too. Let's see what other tricks we can do thanks to that cool Intel Evo chip. So obviously, it looks great just on that one screen. Almost, like I say, almost 16 inches, 15.6 inches. But the Evo chip has no problems at all running two screens either. And as we talked about before, we've got that little dongle. You can just plug in the old HDMI lead in there and connect to a second screen to make the most of all your creative skills. But that's not all either. There is a great mic system, a dual mic array at the top here, and a pretty cool camera as well. So let's take a trip inside the laptop and test those out. See how they sound. Here we go. Woo! Okay, so here we are inside the Dell XPS 15, and this is perhaps the only slightly disappointing feature of this laptop, which is otherwise outstanding, is this rather underpowered 720p webcam. The resolution is a little substandard to my way of thinking. There's no HDR feature here, so the lighting, I mean, I've just got the standard ceiling lights going on here, no extra artificial light to help out. But I mean, obviously, when you're using this laptop, that's going to be the case a lot of the time. And even sound-wise, it's a shame when you've got such great speakers on this laptop. The dual array mic setup, on the top bezel here, it sounds okay, but it's not the best I've heard. So that's a bit of a shame for those all-important online meetings. You might want to choose an external webcam instead, and it's a bit of a waste of all that power you get from that great Intel i7 13th Gen Evo chip. They could have perhaps put something a little bit more high powered, because otherwise this is a really premium laptop.